the expenses of having to buy so many books, especially in your undergrad, where you're taking, 4 or 5 classes, having to buy all of those textbooks. And then if you have a partner or somebody else in your household who's also still in school, their expenses, they kind of combine together. So that first, bit of the semester where we're trying to buy books and trying to figure out what we need and who needs what, it's really stressful on top of just the natural, normal bills of being an adult. Now we have to figure out, okay, we only have so much left from our student loans or scholarships or TA-ships, and now we have to try and scrounge to find how we're going to buy this book. And actually, we've talked about, okay, which ones do you need right now? Which ones can you wait on? And which ones, if you can't buy all of them, which are your most important?
My first semester, ever at ISU, at the time, when I was going to school, my mom and my stepdad were going through a divorce. So we didn't have very much money. And FAFSA didn't even give me enough to cover all my tuition. So my mom, for my first semester, I didn't have it. I had a couple hundred left on my tuition fees, and then I had to buy my books. And my mom had to pull out, the emergency book loan. And she had to, I felt so bad that she had to go into debt on top of me going into debt. And that was the only way I was able to pay for school in that semester. And she just got caught up on some other medical bills and all this stuff. So it just really made me feel bad that she had to go into debt to do that, on top of me rarely using those books. So it was just kind of a double whammy. And then after that, I waited until almost the first month into the semester to buy books if I needed to, just because I'm I'm not going into debt for stuff that I'm not going to use.
I'm already, me and my husband together, it's already hard enough to pay rent and food. And a lot of times, we just scrape by, right? We've had to go to a food bank and stuff like that. So when you have a book in that, and then okay, well, I'm going into debt for this degree, but not having that book is I'm going to fail. And so it's okay, what can I cut back? Can we skip, a couple meals, do some creative financing, push stuff out on the side?